Okay, what if you could take an idea for an AI app and build a real, working prototype in the time it takes to grab a coffee? Seriously. Forget all that slow, tedious setup. We're going to dive into a tool that actually makes this possible, turning what used to be a super complex process into something incredibly fast. Let's see how it's done. So the whole thing kicks off with something really simple, an API key. You can think of it as your own personal password to access a seriously powerful AI model. Then you just take your idea, let's say you want an app that can understand what's inside an image, and you literally just drag and drop that image file right into your browser. And boom, just like that, you're prototyping. You can type in a simple command, a prompt, and you see the results. The actual code pop up in real time. There's no complicated server setup, no messing around with dependencies. It's just you and the AI creating, right there. And from that simple drag and drop, you get production-ready code. Now, this isn't just a demo. It's a functional piece of code that can power real app, taking that image and spitting out perfectly structured data that another program can instantly understand. The whole trip from idea to app happens in just seconds. Build in minutes, deploy in seconds. I'm going to say it again. This isn't some far-off sci-fi concept. This is what is possible right now. Yeah, it's time to stop writing boilerplate. You know what I'm talking about, that repetitive, boring, foundational code you have to write every single time you start a new project. The days of fighting with setup are just over. Imagine having a big, easy button that lets you skip all that and jump straight to the fun part, prototyping with some of the best AI models on the planet. So what is this easy button? What's the tool that makes that crazy fast sequence we just saw actually work? All right, let's pull back the curtain and take a look at the platform that's making it all happen. This is Google AI Studio. The easiest way to think about it is like a web-based workshop for all your AI ideas. It's an IDE, which just stands for Integrated Development Environment, basically a workbench for developers. But this one lives entirely in your browser and is built for one thing, pure speed. This diagram really lays out the whole ecosystem perfectly. Right in the center, you've got the web-based IDE, giving you that direct line to the AI models. But look who it's for. It's not just for developers testing code and APIs. It's also for creators, people who might not even write code but want to brainstorm and build cool new things. It's a bridge between those two worlds. So how does it do that? How does it actually bridge that gap? What are the core mechanics inside this easy button that make it so ridiculously powerful? Well, it really boils down to 3 killer features. We're going to focus on 3 things that are total game changers. First, getting reliable, organized results from the AI. Second, being able to use more than just text. We're talking images, audio, the whole shebang. And third, that beautiful, seamless bridge from your idea to real, usable code. First up, structured output. And trust me, this is a huge deal. Normally, an AI might just give you back a messy paragraph you have to sort through. Here, you can literally command it to organize its answer in a specific format, like JSON. Think of it like a perfectly clean spreadsheet that a computer can read instantly. It makes the output predictable and ready to plug into an app. No cleanup required. Next, we have multimodality. This is where things get really creative. Your prompts are no longer just words on a screen. You can feed the AI an image and ask it questions. You can have it analyze a video or even process audio. It's like you're having a conversation with the AI using multiple senses, and that just opens up a whole new universe of things you can build. And this right here is the final brilliant step. Once you've tweaked your prompt and you love the output you're getting, you don't have to go figure out how to recreate all that in your app. Nope. You just click Get Code, and AI Studio hands you a ready-to-go snippet for Python, JavaScript, Swift, whatever you need. It's the most seamless handoff from prototype to product you can imagine. So, those are the core features that make prototyping so fast. But what happens when you want to go beyond just a simple prompt? Well, AI Studio also has tools to help you build some highly customized and specialized applications. Let's look at how you go from just a quick prompt to a fully finished product. This workflow is everything. It's all about a rapid, iterative cycle. You design your goal, you experiment with prompts, you refine the results, and then you deploy. The whole point of AI Studio is to make this loop as fast and frictionless as possible so you can learn and improve with every single pass. This is where you graduate from being a prompter to being an architect. With system instructions, you're not just asking a one-off question anymore. You are giving the AI a personality, a role, a set of rules. You can tell it to be a sarcastic pirate or a super helpful coding assistant or to always format its answers in a specific table. You're basically customizing its entire behavior from the ground up.
And then there's this feature that honestly feels like magic. It's called vibe coding. With this, you don't even need to pick the right models or tools. You just describe the vibe of the app you want, in plain English. Like, I want a tool that turns a blog post into a bunch of social media captions. AI Studio just figures out what you need, wires everything together behind the scenes, and hands you a working prototype. It is the ultimate shortcut from concept to code.
All right, so we've seen the power, the speed, and the deep customization that's possible here. So the next logical question is, okay, how does this actually stack up against other tools, and what does a learning curve look like? Let's talk about getting started.
You know, when you put AI Studio side by side with other platforms, its strengths become super clear. Just look at the rows for full multimodality, text, image, video, and audio, and that direct code export. That combination of creative flexibility and developer-friendly tools is really where it stands out from the crowd.
And you know what the best part is? It's a tool you can actually grow with. You can start at the very bottom, just learning the fundamentals of prompting. Then you move up to proficiency, mastering code export and multimodal inputs. From there, you learn API integration and vibe coding until you get all the way to the top, designing truly advanced, innovative AI apps. Your entire learning path is right here, all in one place.
So that really brings us to the final and most important point. The barrier between your imagination and a working AI application has literally never been lower. The tools are here, they're accessible, and they are incredibly powerful. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build?